So the first time going to Willamette Valley Cancer Center as a patient myself rather than just a caregiver, it was kind of twofold. I had been going there for a year and a half with my husband every other week, knowing the nurses, knowing the staff at the front desk, knowing, the doctor as the caregiver, and doing everything I was supposed to do, to all of a sudden coming in and now I have to have treatment.
At that time, Hank was in a window where he was off treatment and actually doing well.
After a year and a half of being there, it was like my extended family. So I had many hugs. A couple of nurses had tears in their eyes. They were sad that I was having to go through that, but I knew that that was the place I needed to be. They were my family. They were in the battle with me.
She had a relatively aggressive cancer, and one that you want to treat with some aggressive chemotherapy.
I almost felt like the cancer center had this newfound fight in them because it wasn't fair that a husband and wife was doing this at the same time.
So that was definitely the first time I've ever treated a husband and a wife at the same time. I've treated family members before, but again, never simultaneously.
I just sort of felt like they just scooped us up in their arms and held us when we couldn't walk on our own. So Dr. Monticelli was my husband's oncologist, and when it came time for the surgeon to recommend an oncologist to us, my husband obviously said, no, she's going to see Dr. Monticelli.
So it was pretty clear the roles were going to be reversed for that time period.
Where I was sitting on the table and my husband was sitting in the chair for the first time. I think it was very surreal, like, wow, we all just got hit by a truck kind of feel, like, you gotta be kidding me. But Dr. Monticelli was very positive.
We don't want to give a patient false hope or unrealistic expectations. A big part of what I do is helping a patient define realistic expectations.
He tells you like it is, here's the statistics, here's what's happened, here's what could happen, here's what might happen, rarely happen. He laid it all out and answered questions over and over. And for me personally, because I was so overwhelmed, I think I only retained maybe 10%. And so thank goodness Hank was able to have a level head and listen and hear things, because he would tell me things later that Dr. Monticelli said that I was like, I don't remember that. Hey, what? Where was I? But you do kind of just check out. And after you can't take anymore, the blinds close and you just start starry-eyed and gazing. You just check out. And so that made me realize even more how important a caregiver is, and to be there and support that person that's going through it.